Hello everyone, we are here today to discuss the 10 things that I love about my Rebel 500 motorcycle. Now it's been undisputed that the Rebel 500 came out as a great bike for first-time riders. It's plenty powerful enough, it's simple, easy to ride, and highly controllable and maneuverable. But what about someone like me? I've been riding motorcycles for 45 years. And is this bike enough for me? Is it something that I would outgrow, or is it something I would want to keep forever? Well, I'm going to discuss with you my feelings on that subject. But in turn, I'm asking you to comment down below and give me your feelings on the bike too. I would love to hear that, and I will answer as many questions as possible. When I look back to the beginning days, a 500cc motorcycle was nothing to laugh at. So it's plenty of power, and let's don't underestimate that. So I'm going to get started here, and again, at the end, share your comments. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe, because I plan on leaving many videos for you to watch. And give me a like. Share it also. Let's let everybody know what we have to say about this great bike. Thank you. So we've seen plenty of commentary on whether the Rebel 500 is a good bike for beginners. We can't dispute the fact that it's very controllable, has adequate power, and is something that you might not get tired of too quickly. I do believe that it would help if someone owns more than one motorcycle, because we all experience the temptation to get something with more power. I also believe that if you're going to have something you want to travel on, take very long distance rides, the Rebel 500 would be a little lacking in that department. But I don't believe there's anything more fun than my Rebel 500 and driving it around town, taking short trips to the store, and just general having fun. It's sort of the type of motorcycle you can have a blast with while obeying the speed limits. So here's my 2017 Honda Rebel 500. I've owned it not quite a year. I want to tell you 10 things that I love about it. You get on it and it's an extremely comfortable bike. I tell people the second I started it up and drove away, I felt like I was born on it. It's lightweight, the seat's really low, gives it a low center of gravity, and it's very fuel efficient. It's easy handling. Turns well at low speeds, handles great. Higher speeds, it's still pretty good handling on corners. Of course, everyone's different, but I would almost believe anybody could ride this bike. I think it would make a pretty good first bike for somebody, and it's definitely been a great bike for someone with more experience. Another thing I really do like is it's got real good low-end power and mid-range. It's got the CB500 motor that's been tested for quite some years, yet they remapped it so that it has more power at low to mid-range. However, one need not be afraid to wind it out, because at higher RPMs, the power really comes on strong. There is no tachometer. That's probably one complaint I have. However, it's got to have a rev limiter, so I'm not real worried about tacking it out when the need arises. It's got the familiar 1 down, 5 up, 6-speed transmission. The only thing is, it didn't come with a gear shift indicator. And although when you've ridden bikes for a long time, that may not be necessarily the most important thing about a bike, but no one likes to hit the ghost gear. In essence, believing you had another gear to go, try to shift and there's no more gears. Or we downshift, come to a stop, have the clutch in, go to take off, find you might be in second or third gear, and then you have to lug away. Although the bike can handle that, it's not my preferred mode of going down the road. The digital gauge is nice for having only one gauge. We'll turn the bike on, see what it looks like. I don't have a lot of miles on this, a little less than 1,000, but it's been a lot of fun. I take it mostly on short trips around town. I don't find it to be my favorite highway bike, but it's more than adequate to do just about anything, and it could break any speed limit anywhere in the United States and definitely get you into trouble. Probably my favorite thing is it just looks cool. I never get tired of looking at this bike. I do think she's a beauty. It's quite an improvement over the old Rebels that they used to make. And they do make the Rebel 300 now, which has pretty adequate power. But for the difference in weight, I would probably suggest, so no one gets bored with the bike after a period of time, that the 500 is more than good enough to handle, probably even for a beginner. Of course, everyone's different, and I would suggest that nobody attempt to ride a motorcycle until they've taken an approved safety course and, of course, passed the test and gotten their license. Another item that I really, really loved was the cost of the bike. Just under $6,000. You can't really argue with the price tag for a machine that's beautiful, performs well, and just gets the job done. Can't argue with Honda's reliability either. Reputation far precedes what you get when you own a Honda. Other than that, the bike has just made me real happy, and it always puts a smile on my face to hop on it and get going down the road. Thank you so much for watching. So if you own a Honda Rebel, thinking about getting a Honda Rebel, or you like or even dislike the Honda Rebel, please leave a comment down below. Share your thoughts. Tell me what you think about me sharing mine. And don't forget, like this video, please share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I am planning on coming out with another video about the 10 things that I dislike about the Honda Rebel, so look for that here soon. And again, thanks for coming.